What's up, Libra? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, I am back. Really just had to take a hiatus and try to catch up the best I could just with myself, mental health, life, all of that. So, thank you to all of you who supported me throughout this time. I know that a lot of people were upset with me, but when it comes to spirituality, you have to put yourself first, guys, or else you can't help anybody. But I'm here. Let's get into your November reading, Libra, and let's see what could be expected here. All right, guys. So Libra, Libra, Libra. What does November have in store for you guys? What is going on with the sign of Libra? All right, guys, keep in mind this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? And the energy could always be transferable. I could be picking up on something you're dealing with or maybe someone close to you, okay? So we have past, present, and future. Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here, Nine of Wands in the reverse. So when you guys get this energy, it's when you get to a point where something is just so burdening and so tumultuous that it's like you just have to let it go. You just have to give up. Maybe it was a third party situation in love where, you know, someone couldn't be trusted. Maybe there's a group of friends you're trying to impress or something and you're just no longer trying to do that. Maybe there's a group of people that you had to walk away from. Maybe there was slight depression that, you know, a person was going through. But I see you guys definitely letting go of something and going towards a new beginning that makes you very, very happy. All right. So let's see how this goes down. So starting with your past, guys, the first card that you have here is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, this talks about, yes, new beginnings that are coming in, but specifically the fact that there has to be something that's cut out, okay? So let's see what happened here with this Ace of Swords. Strength card in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. Something was cut out here and somebody felt some sort of rejection. Someone felt debilitated. This could also be something monetary as well. Maybe a person felt like they were lacking. They didn't have what it is that they needed. But I feel like something you guys may have been building on could have been, you know, an illusion of some sort where things just didn't go the way that you expected. Okay. So the next card you guys have here, the Moon card in the reverse. Clarity, having an epiphany, understanding, you know, on a deep level why things are happening the way they are, you know, everything being out in the open. Page of Pentacles in the verse, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So at this point, maybe there's someone who stops talking to you guys, maybe you guys stop talking to someone else, but there's balance here with that. The Page of Pentacles in the verse, it could also be, you know, an idea that you were trying to get off the ground and it's like you kept trying and trying this, but you just couldn't find a way to successfully execute it. Okay, and maybe this is something that had to do with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or something that you were just passionate about. But I see something just, you know, falling out, something not working. With the Judgment card that you guys have here as the last card of your past, you know, this is when you look at a situation and it's like, is this good or is this bad? I have to make this final call. Okay, so let's see what that call was. Four of Wands. The Star card. So there was a call that was made where there's a lot of stability coming in. There's wish fulfillment coming in as well. Okay, and at the same time, it's like you're still giving up on something. And there's also this sense of realizing that the worst that could have happened in this, it's over. Okay, that again, it was all an illusion. Maybe you were stuck on something mentally, but you let that go. And I see you making that decision, you know, it being the right decision and you feeling very stable with that. Okay, now the first card for your present moment, guys. Ooh, I'm sorry about that. I have like 15 reminders on my phone a day because of who I am as a person. I have a very short memory span. But with the Nine of Pentacles here, guys, this could be someone who's doing very, very well financially, someone who's self-sufficient. They don't need anyone else to cover their bills and stuff like that. But ultimately, it's just someone who can handle their own. Okay, usually it's financial, but it could just be in general, like, you know, I don't have to cry on your shoulder, I'll get through this, that sort of thing. It could also mean someone who's single, okay? Nine of Swords, yeah. I'm almost like forgetting my cards. And we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So you're in a place where there's things that you can handle on your own, and it's like you're not burdened by anything, but you're thinking about it, okay? There's something reckless in your life that you had to walk away from that just wasn't successful, but it's still on your mind, okay? Just be happy that you guys are not dealing with this. There's no fighting, there's no arguing. So even if someone's having a hard time moving away from this, at least you have peace, okay? Now the center of your reading, guys, and this is going to be like the central energy, every card, you know, taps into it. You have the King of Wands in the reverse. When this comes to love specifically, this is going to be a player, someone that can't be trusted, someone who's a smooth talker to more than one person, okay? If this has to do with like work or just a person in your life, this could be someone who really feels like they're in a position of authority, but they're really, really overburdening. Like, you know how there can be really, really shitty bosses out there? You have those bosses that they really know how to build a very strong team. You know, it's not a revolving door type of place, and everyone just vibes together really well. And then you have those other asshole bosses that they just want to sit, you know, at the head of a desk and, you know, on top of everyone just shouting orders. This would be that asshole boss that none of us want to work for. Make sure you're not the asshole boss. But let's see what's going on with this King of Wands in reverse. Why is this King of Wands in reverse here? You have the Queen of Pentacles. And you have the Knight of Swords, in the reverse. So there's something reckless here. Somebody's doing something, they're not thinking about it. It could have to do with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn for some of you specifically. Okay, but I see something that's really taking off quickly. For some of you, something's taking off quickly. You're gonna find out that it's toxic and you let that go. Or because you let something toxic go, something really, really good comes in. But for the most part, you know, I see that you got over, again, the worst of a situation. The last card that you guys have for the present moment is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So this is when someone is just in a place where they could feel emotionally unstable. They just feel very sad. They're really in their feelings. Ace of Cups in the reverse over something that was let go of, something that's not going to continue moving forward. And they're just trying to find balance throughout all of this, okay? With whatever this is, guys, maybe it was something where you were losing finances, or it was putting you in a tough spot financially. Or this could have just been something where you or somebody else involved was not genuinely invested in something. For those of you specifically that are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, it could have been that energy here. But with this being known, you avoid conflict. It's just, the worst part is you're just kind of mentally stuck on something, or maybe it's, you know, the other person that's mentally stuck on something with you. But moving forward into the future, Libra, the first card that you guys have is the Emperor in the reverse. So this says a lot. This could be when someone's wearing a mask, someone's not being honest, but it doesn't always have to be another person. It could be us not being honest with ourselves. You know, when we're like kind of in a relationship that we know it's not going to work, but we kind of want to play it out anyways. And it's just like we're lying to ourselves. So it could be that. It could be, you know, someone that's just not being truthful to you. But this is a person who will have like a personal agenda. Someone's holding secrets here for sure. And we have the Page of Cups. There's going to be some sort of offer that you make or that is made to you, and it cannot be trusted. Sorry, Storm. Someone has a personal agenda here, guys. Something that if you accept, it's not going to be good. Protect yourselves. Whether it's you offering this or it's coming in from someone else, it's not going to work out. You're going to have to let that go. Okay? Okay, so there's something that you guys definitely let go of, okay, but it's not like it's fully let go, you know, all at once. There's still a sense of feeling like you have unfinished business or just not being emotionally past it, but you get past, you know, you're working to get past something. I just want to see, because with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, are you working on letting this go? Or are you letting it go and working on something else? So let's see here. Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's just something that you guys may try to work on, but it's all an illusion. It's unconventional. It's not meant to be in your life. Your soul feels uneasy. When you guys have the Temperance card in the reverse, you're gonna automatically know. Okay, that's gonna be a time where you have to be very honest with yourself, and you really have to tap in. Okay, and don't think too much about it, because I know that could be your downfall sometimes, guys. You think a lot. That's that's a good thing though. In most cases, I wish people would think more. But with whatever this is, it's gonna be something where you initially feel off. When somebody asks you, do you want to go somewhere on Friday? What's that initial first thing you feel before you even answer? That's your answer. Okay? So with whatever this is, if there's something initially, even if for a millisecond, you're just like, don't do it. Okay? The last card that you guys have for the future is the Empress card, which talks about new beginnings, new starts, something that you're really tending to. For some people, it could be pregnancies. But let's see why this is here. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. So with whatever this is, that's an illusion. You guys see that for what it is. You guys do move away from that, even if you feel like you have to speak your mind harshly to someone. But the worst that could have happened happens. You move past that, and a new beginning does come in for you, where there's no conflict, there's no problems. You're very, very passionate about this, and you removed yourself from a heavy burden. With whatever it is that you guys are ending here, whether it's a love situation, job, you just dropping friends, whatever, you have the World card. So that promises that an amazing new chapter is coming in. So just deal with what you have to deal with, cut that out, and just know something really good is going to come in for you. All right, Libra. So let's pull you guys some cards of guidance and advice. The deck I'm using is the Wild Unknown Tarot for anyone interested. But what is the advice for Libra? Let's see. What advice can I give you guys for the month of November? So we have the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Six of Cups. So there's definitely something you guys are walking away from, putting in the past. Your energy here was the Ace of Wands in the reverse, showing that something's going to be let go of. Either you're going to be unhappy about this, or someone around you is going to be very unhappy with this. But when you turn your back from this betrayal or whatever ended harshly, you expand quite a bit, okay, in a very positive way. So let's see what these cards are trying to say here. Five of Swords, Two of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Whatever is conflicting is what you guys end up dropping and putting in the past. You make a very solid decision, and because of that, you get balance, no more juggling. So even if it causes you a loss, even if it's hard for you, it's the best call. All right, it's bad judgment to be in it. You have to let it go. And there's going to be clarity as to why. Now, even though you're going to be a bit imbalanced, or maybe someone around you is imbalanced because you let this go, a lot of great things and, a huge sense of abundance comes in for you guys. So this is really solid. You guys just really have to stand your ground letting something go. Know that somebody has a personal agenda that is not genuine. It is not sincere. So call them out on their shit. And if it's you, you might be called out on your shit. All right, so just be careful with the water that you're, tread lightly rather. Okay, guys, so thank you guys for still being here with me if you are. If you guys have social media and want to check me out, my Instagrams and my Twitter, all of that is in the description below. But I love you guys, and I will be seeing you around. Take care.